This is wrong. My mum was like, you're saying gobbledygook, but I'll just sing it anyway.
Can we call her and she can sing it?
Okay, my mum will sing it for us.
She'll sing it properly. Get her up.
Get her up!
Sheila!
Hi, sweetie.
Hi, bro. We're filming our Chinese New Year episode.
Okay.
Can you sing the song?
恭喜恭喜恭喜你，恭喜恭喜恭喜你呀，恭喜恭喜恭喜你。
每个人的笑笑，每个人的对立，每个人的祝说，恭喜你要恭喜，恭喜恭喜恭喜你，
恭喜你呀，恭喜恭喜恭喜你。I have to say the words you've just said was all complete gobbledygook.
Gobbledygook. What does it mean, Sheila?
Basically, it's about wishing you a happy Lunar New Year and, you know, happiness, prosperity, and all that sort of rubbish.
Happiness, prosperity, and rubbish.
It's a happy song.
What's the other one? The one that you always make us say?
新年快乐，
新年快乐。
新年快乐，我恭喜发财。
新年, they both mean the same thing. Happy New Year, but one is Cantonese, one is
新年快乐 is Mandarin. 恭喜发财 is Cantonese.
Wait, say it again. I need to say it.
新年快乐。
新滚贵啦。
新年快乐。
新年快乐。
Yeah.
新年快乐。And then the other one is
快乐。
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 Yeah.
快乐 and then 恭喜發財。
恭喜
恭喜
發
財
發財。
Yeah.
恭喜發財。
恭喜。
Why am I so bad? My mouth doesn't move the right way.
You actually sent me the song. I'm going to play the song when we hang up on you. Can you say some like good stuff in Chinese?
What sort of good stuff?
Something about Chinese New Year.
Something about the dragon.
The dragon is one of 12 of the Chinese animals in the Chinese Zodiac representing a Lunar New Year. This is the year of the wooden dragon. The dragon is the most powerful animal.
She's saying that because she's a dragon.
No, it's true. Of the 12, it's a mythical creature. All the other creatures are not mythical.
Oh, that's true.
But it has all the sort of fire and the power and the passion and the it's an incredibly wonderful creature. Chinese couples want their babies to be born.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, really? They want that to be dragon.
Yeah.
And do they plan it? Do they try and get pregnant so that happens?
Yeah. So this year there'll be a lot of babies born.
Wow.
Chinese babies born.
That is true.
Yeah. The dragon years are 88 and 88. If you're born on the 8th of the 8th of 88, wow, you are
8 is
amazingly
super lucky
lucky.
in Chinese.
Oh, really?
They got married on the 8th of August because it's 88.
Because it's 88.
Yeah.
Actually,
Wow.
I think the person who I think is born on the 8th of the 8th, 88, is actually Princess Beatrice, I think. One of the two princesses.
Well, that's pretty lucky to be born a princess. Because you're a dragon, will you have a lucky year this year?
Super lucky year.
Oh, wow.
I thought it was not lucky to be in your own year.
Well, the dragons are different. The
dragons make their own rules.
Yeah, the dragons is the most powerful animal in the Chinese animal kingdom. Here I come, here I go, and, you know, I'll be trailblazing the whole way.
What's the characteristics of a dragon person?
What do you think? I'm a typical dragon, right?
They're quite like hot-tempered.
Yeah, they're hot-tempered, they are quite fiery.
They're doers. Dragons are doers.
Yeah, they're doers, they're change makers, they're game changers, you know, all that sort of stuff, which is what I am, of course.
Mummy, I'm being...
Yeah.
But do you not agree that dragons are quite like Marmite? Like, you either love them or hate them?
No, everybody gets on with dragons. Everybody loves a dragon.
Mummy, that's actually fake news. Sorry, no offence.
It's not.
That is
It's
fake.
true news.
That is fake news.
It's true news.
Maybe you're the anomaly, though, because dragons, like, breathe fire, so surely some people don't, you know, survive their wake.
It's true. So pigs, for example, get their tails singed by the dragon. Ali is a pig, of course.
They're quite quick to like...
So that's why you get singed?
Yeah, by her, yeah.
Yeah, they're quick-tempered and they're fiery, but they're also incredibly kind and generous and big-hearted and lovely and gorgeous. And just,
they're also good-looking.
We're just amazing. There's nothing more I can say. We're just amazing.
Sorry, I've just looked up weaknesses of the dragon. They're aggressive, judgmental, and unable to control their emotions.
There's obviously someone who hates dragons.
Okay.
God, it's real win to be a dragon, sounds like.
You know she's a rat. She's a rat.
I'm a rat.
Really? Sucks to be you.
Oh no, Sheila, sucks to be me. I'm a little rat.
You're little old rats, ratty rat. Rats, they worry a lot.
I'm
they're very
such
cunning.
a warrior. Funny.
Yeah, they're very cunning, but rats are real warriors.
I wish I was a bit more cunning, actually. I think I need to really tap into my rat.
The rat is the first animal
Yeah, it is.
of
Rat's
the
the first.
Chinese zodiac. Yeah. Then the dragon is the fourth animal.
In that case, I'm a bit of a leader. I don't know what to tell you.
So basically, the reason for the order of the years is because the God of heaven called all the animals to come to heaven. It was the great race. So all the animals started running towards heaven, and the rat basically jumped on everybody's back.
No, the rat jumped on the ox's back. The ox went in the river and the rat jumped on the ox's back, and the ox was supposed to be first, but when it got to the other side, the rat jumped on first. So they're quite cunning and like
genius.
Yeah, smart to like move their way through life. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm not sure about genius, but definitely cunning.
Takes initiative.
Yeah, initiative and guile and wiliness. Well, that's good. We quite like that. so it's the rat, then the ox, and then it's the tiger, then it's the rabbit,
Oh, yes. No,
and
Mummy,
then that's
sorry,
the dragon. Yeah, rat, ox, tiger,
Rabbit, dragon,
snake,
horse, goat, monkey, rooster, dog, pig.
Pig is the last one because the pig fell asleep, I think.
That's classic you. You're so
Pigs
sleepy.
are quite lazy. They can be quite lazy.
Pigs are very lazy. But yeah, so the dragon gets on very well with the pig, but they do like to cinch the pig's little tail.
Pigs and rats are best friends, aren't they? Raws a rat too.
Yeah, pigs and rats are good friends, but dragons get on very well with rats as well.
Anyway, if anyone's turning 12 or 24 or 36 this year, they're a dragon.
I'm turning 36.
Yeah.
Just every 12 years.
Sorry, so how do I actually say Happy Chinese New Year?
Gong hei fat choi.
Gong
Gong hei fat choi. Or 新年快乐.
新年快乐.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, thanks, bro.
恭喜恭喜.
Bye, dragon.
Gongsi gongsi.
Bye bye bye.
Gongsi gongsi. What's gongsi gongsi mean?
Like Happy New Year.
Gongsi gongsi.
Wait, let me play you the actual song.
Never go and get my boobs fitted because I'm
Oh
a 30.
God, it's wrong, Juan.
This is the song.
Get the lyrics up.
Oh, this. Hold on.
Gongsi gongsi gongsi.
Okay, hold on. Gongsi ni yao
This is in Cantonese.
笑笑，每个人的家要，每个人的剧场，细水恭喜恭喜，恭喜恭喜恭喜你，要恭喜恭喜恭喜你。
So good. It's catchy.
Good, right?
Well, happy Chinese New
Babe.
Year, babe.
Yeah, happy Chinese New Year, happy Lunar New Year. So
Happy Lunar New Year.
it's basically the second, I think it's the second new moon of the year every year. So that's why it changes every year.
Okay, I get
Different date every
Yeah.
single year.
And so if you were in China, would you not have celebrated New Year?
No, well you would
On the
because it's the
31st.
Western thing, but like really, like Chinese New Year in Asia is
This is big.
massive. Like it's the same as Christmas here. It's huge. And I remember when we were kids, we would sometimes be in Malaysia, and there would be like we would sit on the roof of my grandfather's car because it was a 4x4 and look over the gate, and all of the like they carry the like. Have you ever seen them like carrying the dragons that
Yeah.
like move? And there was like a whole parade like near Chinatown every year. They have it. I've been like a couple of times because
Are they doing it? When is it? Saturday?
It'll be on Chinese New Year, Saturday.
So
It's
good.
so fun. Chinese New Year, and also like the best part, I don't have any, but the best part is like those red envelopes.
Yes.
They're called ang paos, and like when you were a kid and at your wedding you get an ang pao, it's full of money basically, so it's like lucky
an
to
ang
exchange
pao.
ang pao.
And you put money in it?
Yeah, and you put money. At my wedding as like a nice touch, I'm gonna put like ang paos, but like I'm gonna leave them for everyone.
So
it'll be like a
nice.
note or something, but it will be like a nod to the Chinese ang pao, which is really traditional Chinese.
And what does your mum speak? Does she speak Cantonese?
She speaks Cantonese.
Not Mandarin?
No, not Mandarin. My grandma speaks everything. My grandma honestly speaks like 12 different variations of Chinese. Do you know
So good.
Do you know how many, like, it's crazy. There's like Haianese. My nanny as well speaks like, and when they speak, it's like, you honestly cannot understand what they're saying.
And you know a little bit.
我爸爸是工程师. I mean, my father is an engineer, which he's not. 我吃面包, I eat bread. 我吃面条, I eat noodles. 我要苹果, I want an apple.
苹果,
苹果,
苹果, apple.
apple.
苹果.
Oh, I only know rude words. It's like
Ow.
because my grandma always used to teach me like.
So did your mum speak to your grandma in
Well, my grandma
Cantonese?
speaks fluent English too.
Right, so would they speak in English?
They were speaking English,
But your
like,
mum's Cantonese is still good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, if we went to China, she could like get around. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Feng pei means fart.
Feng pei.
Feng pei. So my grandma go feng pei, feng pei. Oh, mei nin means beautiful boobs.
Mei nin.
I got my boobs really young, and my nanny now still calls me Mayneen.
Oh, beautiful boobs.
Beautiful boobs.
That's lovely.
May means beautiful. Washer May means I'm beautiful.
Washer May.
May. Boo May means ugly.
Boo May.
Boo May.
Boo Boo May.
Boo May.
And what would we eat on Chinese New Year?
Well, that's what we're gonna go and get.
Stop.
So you would eat moon cake because it's the lunar moon.
I like the sound of moon cake.
That thing that you had in my house that one time, that small thing, that's a moon cake.
Oh yeah, and I did quite enjoy
you liked it. Yeah. And I was supposed to get something.
And why do we have to wear red?
It's just lucky. Red's a lucky colour in China.
I like that. I mean, everything is red in
Also,
Chinatown.
by the way, she's kind of like exaggerating the greatness of the dragon.
But that's so interesting because Colin was a dragon, and what you said about Marmite would ring true.
It is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I love Sheila.
Yeah, because they're so like, they are fiery. That, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, they're dragons.
yeah.
I've got a lot of dragons in my life. Pigs and dragons are best friends. Basically, so it's every 12 years. So if you're turning 12, 24, 36, 48, 60. Wait, is that right? Yeah, 60 this year. You will be.
Oh yeah, because
a
I was just
dragon.
talking to Faye's mum, and she's 60 this year, so she's a dragon.
Yeah. Okay, this place.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is where we need to go. So we're gonna go to an Asian grocery store.
Perfect.
And we're gonna get a mooncake.
Epic. So exciting.
Okay, let's go.
Gongxi, 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 wa.
Ni is you.
Ni.
War.
Wa.
Is
Ni.
I.
Wa.
War.
Wa.
This is why Mandarin's so hard. Do you know about this?
No.
Right, in Mandarin, I think it's either 4 or 6 tones. Every word can be said with like war. Everything means something different. So like you could say
something, but the tone you use makes the meaning different.
yeah, exactly. No, but it's like, it is impossible. I actually like marvel at people who learn it from scratch. It's no joke.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
Do you think you'd ever?
I did it at school. My mum did it at school. That's why
We did it at school. I can say ni hao,
Ni hao, ni hao ma.
Ni hao ma. What's my name is again? Konnichiwa.
That's Japanese.
Oh. 2024.
2024.
Hi.
Hi. Tell me
Feels like Christmas. Really does. I love it.
Tell me everything.
About what?
Everything. But what happened since I saw you yesterday?
Since I saw you 5 minutes ago.
By the way, when you left, I was like, I feel really bad. And I was like, don't worry about her.
No, I felt bad, and you should have told him I was coming over.
No, and then it's my fault.
It's
It
your
is my
fault.
fault. He was like, I don't.
Because you were meant to help him and you didn't, and that
No,
is jarring.
that's
Because I
actually-
hate
that's
those
actually-
shelving units.
That's actually not true. By the way, it looks really good.
Does it?
Yeah, but I didn't say I was going to help him. He's just made that up, so you know.
Maybe by help he just thought like moral support to like be there in
Presence.
his presence.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
And we weren't that present.
No.
Oh my god!
What?
This has happened.
Oh my god! Oh my god, are you okay?
No, I'm having an identity crisis.
Babe, what?
Get Raw on the blow and I'll FaceTime and he'll die.
He's at Chelsea.
Oh, of course.
He'll love it though.
He'll love it. We did it because of him.
He'll finally fancy you.
I need to just keep reminding myself it's not that deep. It's just armpit hair. But obviously,
So
like
what?
for so long.
Right. So what has made you do that out of interest?
I feel like there's been like a number of things recently that have just been like. Obviously, I had the whole thing on that date.
Yeah.
And then I obviously had the conversation with Raw.
I can understand it. This is what I said to Raw though, because we were talking about this last weekend when you, after your date, when
Yes,
the guy
yes,
had said
yes,
it and I had
when I
said,
said it, yeah.
and he was like, yeah, it would like take me by surprise if I
Yeah.
saw it. And I was like, the only reason is because you don't see anyone else with it. So it's like
Yeah.
you're not like, if every woman walked around with armpit, hair, you wouldn't
Yes.
think anything of it, but everyone else shaves their pits,
Exactly.
so it's like a thing.
Well, this is the thing that basically this is why I've kind of come to this conclusion for now. I'm sure it can change. When I did it, when I was like 19, 21, whatever at uni, like I did do that as a statement to be like,
Yeah.
why should I fit societal norms when I don't mind having armpit hair?
Yeah.
In fact, I kind of like it, or I did back then. And I think because I've been around so many people that either have had it or they just know me to have it, I forgot that it was that
A
statement.
thing, yeah.
And then when I obviously was like kind of like
so
starting
true.
dating again, and I'm realizing that it makes people see you in a certain light, like you're making a statement. It
When
just,
actually even you're not, you're just
yeah,
keeping
it was
like
just
you
mine.
like it.
It just kind of made me think like, do I need to be making that statement anymore? Like, or is it just something
Like
that,
by the by.
yeah, just I could take it or leave it, and actually I don't feel really passionate to have it to prove that I like rate my worth not on how men see me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, do I need the pits to demonstrate that? And actually, even when I started teaching spin, do you remember I had this whole thing of like, God, I should
selling,
really get
yeah,
rid of my armpit
yeah.
hair because it's like annoying for like putting on deodorant 5 times a day or like whatever. So yeah, holes trimmed it and I shaved it.
Oh, really good.
Yeah, crazy.
And listen, it's just hair. It will grow back.
It'll grow back if I want
yeah,
it.
if you want it. But I think you'll feel like easy breezy. I think the spin is a big thing.
And also, like, I don't need to have like a political conversation with everyone I go on a date with
Yes,
nowadays. Like,
yes.
I'm not in the mood, and whether it makes me
Yeah,
feel
it's like, yes.
good or bad about the fact that that's a societal norm. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Stand by it and do it.
And have the conversation every time.
Or
just don't.
let it go.
Yeah.
And I've let it go.
Lots of love to you, babe, but I think there are probably bigger things to hold on to and stand by than armpit hair.
Do you know what I mean?
You know? Like,
yeah. 100%. And I don't feel as like fiery with it as I used to. Like I used to really like love it and be like, yeah, I don't care if you don't find me unattractive. I'm this, I'm that. And actually now I still have sentiments of that.
But the armpit hair doesn't need to say it for you.
Exactly.
I like it. Evolution.
It's kind of crazy though under there. Whoa.
Can't believe that.
I think I look different.
I wouldn't have probably even noticed because it's not a thing that I clock.
No, well this is the
This
thing.
is what I mean, but it is something that people clock if you're meeting them for the first time, I guess.
Yeah, of course.
Dead.
And they really clock it. Like
No,
I
I
forgot.
know. No, I know.
You see them go like this, and you're like,
No,
oh
I know.
god.
Also, you open yourself up to other people's judgment for no
Yes,
reason.
it's like anything. It's like choosing to have a face tattoo.
Yeah,
that's not
yeah,
necessarily
yeah,
the
yeah,
societal
yeah,
norm.
yeah,
So if
yeah.
you're choosing to do that, you've got to be willing to say it with your chest.
Yes, yeah.
But I couldn't be asked at the moment with that, you know.
You know.
You know.
Okay, what
Or
else?
shall I just keep holding this for the whole time?
Yeah, sure. Right, ready? It's gonna be the. Oh, wait, hold on.
All right.
Jesus.
Relax yourself.
Christ.
It's the year of the dragon. Breathe.
We're coming out of the year of the rabbit.
Your sister's a
My
rabbit.
sister's a rabbit.
She had a good year.
Rabbits are quite. Yeah, she did have a good year.
How are you feeling this week? You felt a bit busy?
I don't know what, like, I don't know how this happens, right? This week, I didn't actually have that much, like, work in my diary. For some reason, I honestly don't know what fills the time.
I know.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
what
I
is-
feel like I've got 105 tabs open this week.
I feel like that all the time, but I thought that this week might not be 105.
You thought it was going to be a bit
I
slower?
thought it might be just 50.
Sure.
And it wasn't, it was 200.
Are you mad? And next week's going to be a lot.
And the week after is going to be even more.
And then it's going to be even more than that. And we best just keep taking our vitamin C
And then
and hope for the best.
Then we might go to
Imagine.
Barcelona!
We might be going on a trip together. What if we
Crazy.
break up? People break up on holiday.
holiday, I know.
It's very serious.
I'm hoping we're going to share a room.
Oh, I hope so. I don't want my own room.
Obviously. No, I'm setting that precedent for the rest of
I
our
can have a twin bed, but I don't want my own room.
Yeah, duh. I'd
Obviously.
even prefer a double.
I mean, I'd feel sorry for you because of my snoring, but you're just gonna have to get over
I
it.
have
Raw
it.
snores, doesn't he?
Yeah, no, I have earplugs, it's fine. Do you actually really snore?
Well, right. I've been told I do.
That's not a good look. You
But
should
I'm
get-
not sure that I do.
Well, I'll confirm.
Yeah, you
tonight.
can confirm. I feel like sometimes I like lie in the wrong position, and I'm a heavy breather anyway. Is there Oriental Supermarket?
God, it doesn't look very open.
I think it does. Babe, it's so open. The
Oh,
lights
it's
are
open.
on.
Great.
The lights are on and someone's home. Oh, perfect. We can just pull in here, maybe.
Surely it's a Sunday.
It's a Sunday. Can't we just do anything we want? I think we'll be fine here.
Great.
Brilliant.
I'd actually. Do you like bubble tea? Don't love it. I don't think they'll have it here anyway, so we'll just get something else.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
stay tuned.
Oh, I've got a pressie for you.
Oh, ah! Right. Okay.
Okay.
Right. These are for raw. Did they give you these, babe?
Yeah.
These aren't cheap.
I know.
Maybe I'll have them for my. Oh no, they're gonna be.
No, they're big, they're big. Even I thought they might be big for me, look.
Okay.
But they're for raw.
Great. Throw them a bone.
Baggy.
Good. Very good. Baggy. Babe, I don't need any more of these baggies. Do you want this?
Oh, I've got one.
Cannot.
Perhaps we could put it in the snack box. Has anyone opened the snack box in a while?
For us.
Babe, there's still Toblerone in here.
Can they really go in there?
If that was in my car, that would be, you best believe that would be gone.
I can actually have one of those right the hell now.
One traffic jam and that would be gone.
The good thing is that it's in the back.
What
That's
colours have we
why.
got left? Also, these can't be well anymore. Thanks.
Oh, we'll check the use by date on that. Are they in or are they out?
These are delicious. They're out.
Ultra facial barrier balm. That's for raw.
Really good.
Actually, the person that's really benefiting out of this is raw. Ultra facial cream. I actually probably will use that.
Yeah.
Have you started using it?
Not yet, but I have started using the barrier cream and I really like it. Can I just say?
Oh, this I will use. High
Yeah,
potency.
this is you.
Right, guys. Everyone, listen to me. Do you know about hyaluronic acid?
I do.
Tell me about hyaluronic acid. You don't know anything.
Do you want to know something?
Yeah.
It's really gonna suck you up. I had my face done at this event where they tell you exactly everything that's good and bad about your skin. I passed with flying colours. And I've never used hyaluronic
God, that is
acid.
so annoying.
And he said to me literally the only thing I'd recommend is to drink more water. He was like, otherwise, like, no sun damage,
Babe,
pigmentation.
have you made that up?
Bible. Bright green. The screen lit up green and everyone else was getting like scans of their face and you could see the blotches in which their face was like...
Red.
I don't know they would. Because you don't have sun damage. Tell us about your hyaluronic acid then.
Hyaluronic acid. God, why are you so nice?
I know, we forgot. We are the Toblerone girls.
Hyaluronic acid holds up to 100 times its own weight in water.
To be fair, he did say about hydration, so maybe I do need hyaluronic acid.
It's really easy. You've got to put it on a wet face though. Wet your face and put it on, and it will feel like gloopy. It should feel like sticky, and you let it dry. Put your moisturiser on top, and then you're away. It's one more step you could add in for your hydration.
Okay, well I can do that.
I have got one thing to tell you, which I thought was hilarious that someone told me.
Go on.
I won't say who this person is.
Say thank you to Keels.
Thank you, Keels. Actually, Raw will be the person to say thank you.
My friend.
He was saying how he ran into someone else I know. I was saying, oh, maybe she fancies you. No, he said, I think she fancied me, and I said, well, maybe you fancy her. Wait, hold on. That's not right.
This is, babe, 10 out of 10 the best story I've ever heard. Will you tell me it again?
Oh, for God's sake.
You must go to bed early tonight.
I said maybe she fancies you. I just made a gag. I was like, oh, maybe she fancied you. Sadly, you're married. And he went, oh, don't worry, I'm MBA. I don't know what
MBA. Wait. Married but attractive.
Married but available.
Married but available.
Really good.
As are most of the men out on these streets.
As is Kyle Walker. Have you heard about Kyle Walker?
I don't even know who Kyle Walker is.
Babe, you must start reading the news.
Okay.
It's really bad.
Okay. Let me get it up now. Get the news app up right now. Okay. I must start reading. I know it's really bad.
Celebrity news, but still.
Yeah, it's not news.
Babe, you didn't know about the syphilis.
They don't
pandemic.
report that on BBC. I know they do. Kyle Walker.
No, I'll just tell you the story.
Oh!
For God's
I
sake.
know about this. The footballer.
I also love Kyle Walker. He plays for England. I love
Well,
him.
you best not love
I know,
him
no,
and
I
his moral
can't.
compass
No, I
and his
can't love him.
wandering Willie.
So do you know about this actual full story? He had a wife, he has a wife, with whom he's had 3 children. I think she's called Annie. He then had an affair with a woman called Lauren. MBA. Had a child with this second woman, Lauren.
That Annie didn't know about until
Recently, everything came out. But he was also having a secondary affair on another woman who's also now got pregnant with another baby. She's 5 months pregnant with it. So basically he had like a double affair. And Lauren, the middle one. So there's Annie, Lauren, the middle mistress. And then I don't know what the last mistress is called. Let's just call her Claire.
I thought it was the same one.
No, it's 2 different women. So he's had an affair and then another affair, but he's had an affair. Lauren knew about the secondary woman and the, Lauren,
It's like The Other Woman, the film with Cameron Diaz. It's literally the same. It's like you knew you were cheating with the wife, but you didn't know you were also being cheated on.
Yes. She knew she was the mistress.
Yes, but she didn't know that he had a mistress, that she was the partner to the mistress.
Correct. Yeah.
Naughty.
Yeah.
Sorry. It's bad anyway, obviously. Like, if you're going to be monogamous, then you don't cheat. But when kids are involved,
No,
I
I think
take
it's
a
actually-
real...
me too.
I have a real problem.
That's why I think about Nick Cannon. He is so disgusting. He's fathered children with like 12 women. And
But
I'm
don't
like,
they all know?
yeah, they do all know.
Which is different. Like, if you're signing up for that
I
and he
see.
looks after
Oh,
you
I
and whatever,
see.
fine, like, each to their own. Wild, but who am I to judge? But when
I
you're
see what you
married
mean.
and you've got kids and then you're having an affair and other kids are brought into that situation, it's wild. Naughty Kyle, and he'll still get paid $1 million and kick a ball around.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? But this is the problem, is that they...
How much is Kyle Walker worth? Wait there.
Oh, millions, babe.
Guess it.
I reckon he's being paid 150 grand a week. Ronaldo's being paid 2 million a week in Saudi Arabia. A week. Something like that, something crazy like that.
He has a net worth of 27 mil.
How-
£175,000 a week.
Even more than I thought, 175.
Actually into his bank account.
Actually into his bank account every goddamn week. Every week.
No. Imagine the
he's-
tax on that.
Do you know what I mean?
He's 30.
He's quite old, he's 36.
He's 32, babe.
Is he? What?
You can't be getting paid that at 32. No wonder you're shagging half of England.
Do you know what I mean? But this is the problem, is that they're all so young and they all get rich really young. And then they just think that they own the world. That is the problem.
And he's got something about him, Kyle Walker, hasn't he? He's a bit fit.
Yeah. And he's
Oh,
really
no,
good.
it's really bad.
He's really good.
Oh, it's really bad.
He also got caught having like lockdown. He's like a bad bloke. He got caught in lockdown.
Okay, he's not that good looking actually. Now I've looked at him not with a football.
No,
Do you know what I mean?
no, I wouldn't.
Like,
But-
she's gorgeous.
Yeah, but babe, I wouldn't say no. He's getting paid 175 grand a week, and if you're Annie from Essex, do you know what I mean? It's the truth. It's the God's honest.
I'm Georgie from Lower Swell and I think I quite like the look of it now. Guys, I've shaved my armpits so I can catch a man like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking
Yeah,
for
babe.
now.
You best believe. No way. If you had
That's what I'm in the market for.
well, then we best start hanging out around all those kinds of places.
No, I'm joking. I can't think of anything worse than being with the footballer that
Maybe
cheats
you
on
could
me
do-
and gets half of England pregnant.
Maybe you could do it for a shag, see his nice house, nick a couple of watches on your way
Oh,
out.
listen, I could do it for a shag. Talking about shag,
Oh. Okay.
I mean, yeah, that too, but...
What?
Wait, what? I was going to talk about last Saturday. But before I talk about last Saturday...
Oh! Wait, have we not spoken about that?
No. It was just before we filmed.
Guys, after last week's episode... Sorry. Can't even
You forgot.
That feels like a month ago.
That was last Saturday. We filmed when we went for supper.
So we filmed and she was wearing her hodgepodge outfit. And we then went for dinner at Penyen, which was, by the way, bang average. Sorry to say it. Anyway, so we went to Penyen. It was the three of us. And then the Instagram influencer with 75k on Instagram texted her saying, yeah, let's meet up. And so we were in Penyen and she was like, where should we go? Where should we go? And then we were like, should he come here? And
I was like, is it weird if he sits down with us? And Raw was like, that is a bit much. Oh my god, it is. Hi, babe.
Babe, we're fully filming.
Hi.
These windows are so dark. So I was
Oh
like,
my god, will you come and just
Babe,
get in for a sec?
it's because we're actually famous. Babe, congrats on your new single.
What the fuck?
Oh my god, how funny.
That's so weird. You look gorgeous, girls.
Oh my god, well it's
What are
Chinese
you
New Year.
doing?
So you've got to wear red.
Oh god.
Babe, you best shut
Oh
that
yeah, we're
door.
filming, sorry. You best get that.
Babe,
Get in. Everybody get in, get cozy. Oh my god,
So what's this? Oh my god.
Yeah, it's the year of the dragon.
What's the episode about?
Chinese New Year.
They're recording right now.
Yeah, right now, you're in. Oh, she's back again. She's not recurring.
That's actually what you wanted to look like when you're like, oh my god, just make it.
Well, we just came to find that Oriental supermarket because we need to buy mooncakes.
Oh, fun.
Ever heard of a mooncake?
No.
No, sure, no, me
babe, I
neither.
want to ask you about your tour.
With
Katie.
Oh, that's April. Are you gonna
April?
come? Are you gonna come?
I'd love to come.
Yeah, we'd love to come.
Yeah, sure.
You're doing supporting?
Yeah, supporting her.
Really
Babe,
fun.
so amazing. Where are you doing the shows?
I'm doing Bristol, Southampton.
Very good.
Bristol's fun. We'll go to Bristol.
Another one, I can't remember the other one, and then London.
Oh,
but London is
epic.
Eventim Apollo.
Huge.
Babe, so
come.
good. No, definitely will come.
Big in there.
So me and Harriet was in the same management, so I think we'll have quite a long guest list. So I'll just
Really
see what I
love
can
to
do.
come.
But yeah, just that one planned, and then I have
So
a tour
good.
after that, basically.
Oh, babe, but that's nice. Like, take the downtime. Breathe.
Yeah, I'm going to. Look, I'm not holding
I know,
you
I
'cause
like
I've
it.
had-
I'm like,
got
that's
my,
I'm so glad we bumped into you. Look at
Your
But I
eyelashes
go.
look so good,
Oh,
by the
do you
way.
know? I haven't had eyelash extensions for like.
Oh my god, I used to have them all the time, and now I just think.
literally a year now.
And now you've had them back and you've missed
Basically,
them.
I just was feeling like so dead. Like January just killed me
No,
off.
no,
Like
I
swear.
never felt
and us
uglier.
both.
Yeah.
Like I've just been going through the worst time at the moment.
Sure.
Oh, babe.
I know. I'm sorry.
Why?
I just don't
Sorry.
know. I
Feeling
know.
flat?
Yeah, I just feel super flat. So basically,
What,
my eyelashes were like
work-wise?
fucking falling out because I was so stressed. I was like, oh my god,
No,
I've got to
the
get
one
them
thing
back
that
on.
you could fix is your fucking eyelashes.
So I was like, do you know
Do
what?
what
I'm
you
gonna
can
just
control.
do some individuals, nothing
Yeah.
crazy,
No,
and
they
then
look
hopefully
good.
I'll just look a bit more.
No, you look really.
not so like dead in the eye.
Yeah, just
You really don't look like you're falling apart.
Babe,
You're doing really well.
Are you actually okay though?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. Obviously, I had a release on Friday, so like that's kind of fun as well. I've just been like throwing myself into the
Yeah,
campaign.
really good.
And then we're like
Cool.
obviously getting ready for the next EP. So yeah.
When's it coming?
May. I go to LA in a couple of weeks. So I'm basically like, come on, Bella, like get yourself together for a couple of weeks.
Take it easy.
Then we're gonna go to LA,
And then you're gonna
go to
love, you're gonna get some
Nashville.
sun, and you're gonna
Finish
get the
the
good
EP.
times.
Oh, babe,
really
Nash.
good, babe.
By the way, I was thinking about you, and she hasn't watched it. Have you watched Yellowstone?
No.
Oh my god,
Wait,
babe!
is it like country stuff?
It's about cowboys. It's a whole project.
Right. So I have this thing where I'm like, do you know what? If everything goes to shit,
You
Go
want to
back
go
to
to
Cowboy.
action.
Go
Yeah, really
and watch
good.
Yellowstone. You will
Yeah.
honestly be wanking yourself to sleep. Seriously, they
What,
are.
'cause they're all so fit.
They are so sexy. Babe, I can't
Damn.
believe we just seen you.
I know, how proud
Sorry
of
we've
you.
hijacked you. Sorry we're
How are
filming. We can
you?
cut
Are
this
you
if you
all
want.
fine?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so. We've been feeling heavy, I think. I think Jan
I
is
think
really
January.
hard.
It's also like grey.
January was hard, although it is warmer, like that does help.
It is warmer.
But it's just tough, I think, like, because like all of us are sprinting at goals,
I
aren't
know.
we?
Do you know what I mean? It's
We're
emotionally
just like,
draining.
come on, let's go.
Yeah, come on.
And I'm like, oh my god, I actually feel like hell. It's my birthday next week as well. I think I always get stressed about my birthday.
Yeah, it's
Do
a
you ever
stressful
get birthday
time.
stress?
Yeah, you
oh,
hate
sure,
birthdays,
babe. I
don't
just turned
you?
28, so don't even talk to me.
But do you know what I mean? You like, I just find
Like another
birthdays
year
like a bit of
down.
an existential
Me too.
crisis,
Babe, I had
and then I get over it.
I had exactly the same. I thought this year I could do without a birthday.
What are you going to do? Something nice, chilled, or are you going to go big?
Are you going to be 26?
No, it should be 23.
No, 23.
Do you,
I know. I know, but it's just birthdays. I'm not.
No, 23. Can I tell you? I quite enjoyed.
I'm actually really sorry.
I really like 22. That I liked 22.
Is very good.
Could it be 23?
I know. I'm not like crying about it. It's just.
Sorry, you're doing really fucking well. Just so you know, like for 23, like round of applause
Do you know
for the
what
girls.
though? I'm just a bit like, I think it's just birthdays just hit you that you're like another year, you question everything you're doing, question everything.
Am I going in the right direction?
Everyone in your life, like all your relationships, all your friendships, all your like everything, you're just like,
It's a checkpoint, and you look back at where you were last year, so it makes you think, okay, what's changed, what hasn't changed, what needs to change.
Yes. Yeah,
But that's
it's
okay.
reflective time.
It's
isn't it?
reflective. So
But
you're going to be in LA?
No, so literally it's my birthday on Friday, and then I'm going to go to LA the 2nd of
You're
March.
an Aquarius?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Do I look like an Aquarius?
No, not really. You don't really give Aquarius energy. Aquarius energy can be quite like, they're quite tricky.
Maybe I am tricky.
Maybe that's what
Right now I feel rude.
I am
The only reason I'm not
tricky.
having a breakdown is because I've not got the time.
Yeah, good.
Baby,
Keep
you and me
busy.
both.
Keep
Yeah,
busy.
right,
don't
Kick
stop.
that breakdown down.
When's your event?
Event is on Valentine's
by
Day.
the way.
Valentine's.
That just
Valentine's.
flew out, didn't it?
Yeah, whoops.
You're
Without
gonna be
any
here.
permission.
For Valentine's Day, yeah.
You've got a boyfriend though. You can
Come.
come and meet him afterwards.
Obs come.
You'd probably be working.
Yeah, classic. Also,
So
it's a silly day. It's a silly day. Raw has to come.
I am really not a Valentine's fan.
No.
Me neither, I hate it. I think it's
Even
so
in a
tacky.
relationship. I
Yeah,
just-
it's a lot, and also you don't want to go out and have a
Oh,
set
well, babe,
menu.
then come. We'll
We'd
pay
love to have you there.
Yeah, and all the girls will be like, oh my god! That's the thing about you, they'll be like, oh my god, it's Bellamy, and then they wouldn't even realise we're there.
Well, that would be good for us if you could be like a little like magpie in the corner.
nervous?
A little bit.
Raw's
Oh
nervous.
no, you're not. I
Raw's
am.
nervous.
See you coming.
Babe, do you know someone asked for her to write enough and then for me to draw a heart, and she's got it tattooed on her arm.
This girl.
Oh
You
yeah,
have
yeah.
that. Lyrics.
That's actually massive stress because I've got shit handwriting.
Yeah,
Shit.
Al did her
And
heart
people
55
actually get
times.
People actually get
People
it.
actually get them.
I'm thinking,
People have got me to say all sorts, like obviously On Purpose is one of my songs, and like there's quite a few On Purpose tattoos, but they get right. I was at a show a few weeks ago, and it wasn't even my show. I just was spotted there. They're like, oh, can you do an On Purpose tattoo for me? She gets out a McDonald's fries
Shut
packet,
up.
just
And write
opens it, and I write it.
Yeah.
It's all like greasy, and I'm writing On Purpose on
And
it.
then she
Anyway,
just got
ended up
that
getting
done.
it. Yeah, she's happy with it, but like for me, you know, you hate your own handwriting.
Yeah.
Like, I hate my own handwriting, and I'm like,
Oh, that looks.
and also like they get me to do hearts and stuff like that, and I end up doing like 50 on a page.
me too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Are you sure? Are you
Yeah,
sure? Like there is
yeah,
no
yeah, yeah.
pressure, honestly. Like I'll pay for the laser removal. Do you know what I mean? Right, girls, I'm
Yeah, you gotta
actually
go.
I'm going to
Bye,
meet a friend. So
Babe, that was so nice. Wasn't
See
it?
you nice, and we'll see you on
you
that.
actually like startled me.
Yeah, sorry for the beeping. It was quite like aggressive.
Is that pasta?
Wait, so babe, we'll
yeah,
see you.
because
We'll
every
see
time
you
we
on.
swear, we put a pasta in the
We'll
jar.
see you on V-Day.
We'll send you the details.
Every time you say you put pasta in the jar.
We're trying to be
Babe, it
TV
doesn't make any
presenters,
sense.
so we've got to stop swearing.
You guys don't make sense. I love
Sure.
it.
Bye,
Say
gorgeous.
hi to your
Bye,
friend for us.
gorgeous. See you on See you on V-Day.
Hope you feel better. You're amazing and doing so well. Love you. Bye, babe.
Bye, bye. What are the chances?
What are the chances? All you wanted was a mooncake and you get a pop star.
Do you know what I mean?
Who knew?
And they walk around. Who knew the pop stars also walk?
Yeah, is she safe? Is she okay out there? Is she not going to get ransacked?
Maybe that's her security in that blacked out Mercedes there.
Oh, must be.
Okay, well, we must go get a mooncake.
Yeah, we go to get the mooncake and then we must carry on to talk about
What were you telling me about?
what I did after dinner
Oh, yeah.
last
Oh,
weekend.
oh, no. You
Oh,
won't.
stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
So you must stay tuned. Give me the treats. So you've got to talk me through it as you give me the
here we
stuff.
go, right. Okay,
Seaweed crisps. Do you remember Al was saying that
Oh,
like,
there were no mooncakes.
there were no mooncakes? Oh my god, babe. So
Babe, you
good.
would die in Asia. Like,
Oh.
the variety of stuff is like 1,000 times.
They are epic.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Oh. God, they're delicious.
I want to eat these every day. It's on my rider. Really? It's on my rider.
God, they really are.
Wow. Okay, next course.
We should go to Chinatown.
If only BMW would give us another electric car, we could have gone to Chinatown. I love Chinatown. I remember once we were out and it was like 3 AM and we all went for a proper like sit down
So good.
meal.
Oh, I got this. My favourite drink ever.
But what does it taste like?
Just it.
I'm scared of
It's
it.
like milk. It's like
I love
soybean
milk. It's interesting. I don't quite know what it
I
tastes
can
like.
actually drink that whole thing. I love it so much. And
Yum.
and where we live in Malaysia, there's this man with his little rickshaw and he makes it fresh, and it's like fresh. It's so good.
Babe, can I just tell you?
Yeah.
It is disappointing that you don't speak anything other than English.
Duh.
We would like that for you. Maybe you could learn.
That time. I said to her, "Why did you not teach me? Why did you not speak
So what are these?
Pocky?"
Pocky. Hockey.
I said to my mum, why did you not do it? And she said it's really hard to speak to your child in a language that's not your mother tongue. It isn't her mother tongue. English is her mother tongue.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Why?
Because they learned English at home and she went to an English school.
Why did your granny speak English at home?
My grandfather didn't speak anything. He spoke.
Oh, he's Indian.
Spoke Punjabi.
Fair.
Yeah.
What did they speak together? The language of love?
English.
Oh, fine.
Everyone speaks English in my house.
Okay, got it.
Language.
Easy on me.
When we go to Asia, you're gonna die all the thing.
I'm gonna die.
No, you will die.
Now, what the hell are these? It is the right one.
But it's not the right one, but this has huge potential.
Okay.
Can I tell you something so funny?
Yeah.
My mum is so obsessed with these things. We bought some in Changi Airport. No, listen to this. So we bought some in Changi Airport. I don't know why they have the best pineapple tarts in Changi Airport, in Singapore Airport. Anyway, the other day she sent me this screenshot of this woman on Facebook who's obviously making them in her kitchen in London. And she said, how can I order some of these? So we DM'd this woman.
No, you didn't.
In depth. Can I order 6 boxes of these?
Stop. Is she going to deliver them to you?
Babe, it's hysterical. How do you
Your
say-
mum is wild.
She's wild. She's
wild.
so wild.
Sheila.
She's so funny.
That's where you get it from. I went over yesterday and she was like, do you like this top? I was like, yeah, I love it. Get it home. It's 3 people and it's got a tag on it.
She's on a group on Facebook called Malaysian Food in United Kingdom. How do I DM her? Pineapple, these aren't the right things, but they're not far away. Pineapple tarts.
Oh, babe, look at them.
Babe, I'm not gonna lie, they're not what I wanted. No. You'll
Not
like
good?
It. You'll like it, but it's not what I wanted. It's not classic pineapple tart.
It tastes like a fig roll, but pineapple.
Yes!
Mmm.
That's exactly what it tastes like. You're absolutely right.
I love a fig roll, actually. I haven't
Me
had a fig
too.
roll in years.
Can you tell the good people about your shagging?
Oh my God, guys. Okay, so I'm out with mum and dad, aka Alan Raw.
By the way, last week you left 2 coffee cups in here. Do you think I'm the dustbin cleaner?
Someone says to me, oh, what are you doing on Sunday? I said, oh, I'm going to go for a run, I'm going to change my bed sheets, I'm going to see the dustbin cleaner, and then I'm going to go home to bed.
She's out with mum and dad. She's thinking, should he come here? He doesn't come here.
I go and meet him.
Also, by the way, she walked up the door and we're all now like this because we were sat right by the window. I'm a blind, but we were like this.
You didn't catch a glow, did you? Went to a pub, had a few, and then we found this amazing wine bar in Balham, which was so nice. We stayed until they kicked us out, and it was kind of that weird moment of like,
What do we do now?
we end the date, which is fine, we can do that, but like, I fancy him. I've spoken to loads of people post-breakup about A, when it feels right to do that, and B, when it doesn't. And I think when you have even the slightest desire to go home with someone or to sleep with them, you have to just follow it.
You have to itch to scratch.
Yes, you just have to do it, because if you stop and you think, you won't do it.
Yeah,
You'll never
that's
do
true,
it.
that is true.
So you just have to do it. If it feels right and it feels like, I kind of want to see what this is,
Do it.
Go. So I did.
My God.
I went back to his house. I forgot, babe, it's been so long. I was like, what do I do with my shoes? Do I take them off here? Do I
And
come
then
in?
you get into his room and it's like,
No, and you're like looking around and you're like trying to scan everything and you're like, okay, just drop my coat off. Having flashbacks, quite visceral flashbacks.
all you need to know is that her body was put into positions that probably you shouldn't be in at 27 years old. I'm just gonna say it. It's what you do when you're a teenager or early 20s at an absolute cap.
But definitely not when you've been in a relationship for a while, because also you don't know. You don't know what's coming.
I'd love to know what he was doing in his last relationship. God forbid I ever do anything like
Flip
that.
and fucking fold. I was honestly like, wait a minute, I don't know where my head and my feet and what. I didn't know what was happening. It was so good.
Out of 10, how would you rate your experience? Be fair and be honest.
The actual sex, I would rate as like an 8.
God, that's pretty high.
Solid, but room for improvement.
Are you 8?
8. Okay, I orgasmed. I enjoyed the feeling of his body. I felt safe and comfortable.
Wow, that is pretty remarkable for a first
I
time
went
fag.
again and again, so great. I think 8.
That is pretty remarkable.
And the only room for improvement comes in like understanding each other's bodies, I guess. Like, I think that just comes with time.
And asking for stuff.
Yeah.
Because I'm so selfish. I'm like, just do this, do that.
Yeah, but in a relationship, you get to the stage where you do
And
that.
I do think, yeah, I always say this. It gets to the point where sex is not, I don't want to use the word transactional, but it's like, we both know what we're here for.
Yeah.
We both came here for ourselves.
Yeah, to feel pleasure.
And I'm here to help you achieve that and vice versa.
yeah.
And so you ask me how
I know
to
your
help you.
buttons.
Right.
Yeah.
Whereas in like,
the first time, it's like
not like
that's
that at
half the
all.
excitement, is that
I
like
agree.
you're both having sex the way that you have sex, but you're doing it together. So it's kind of this like
Yes.
weird dance. I mean, it was what I felt wild afterwards, and also this is so funny. So I'd lost my in the night. We'd had sex like a few times, showered together, crazy.
You
Who am I?
showered together?
Yeah, afterwards.
That's like out of a film.
I know. Dead. I was a bit embarrassed in the shower though, because obviously my tubey boobs in the hot water.
Oh no!
And I
Did you do this? Did you sound like this?
I kind of was like, you know.
babe.
No, he just kind of handed me his bar of soap.
That is disgusting. That's where I draw the line.
I was like, toot toot.
Are you joking?
No, he didn't have any soap because he's a bit of a
I
hippie.
thought you meant his dick was his bar of soap. Sorry.
Babe, what do you mean?
Who has bars of soap anymore?
Anyway, we fell asleep, blah, blah, fine. And then we're waking up. He was still fast asleep and I'd lost my phone. It was pitch black in the room. And I was like,
Sure.
okay, I need a wee or maybe a number 2. I don't quite know what's happening.
gosh.
And the bathroom was in his room.
Bad.
So I was like, this is horrible. I didn't want to get up because I didn't want to wake him. Because if I was going to like go and actually use the toilet, then I wanted to be able to do that in privacy. But I couldn't because the toilet was in his room. Oh my God, horrible. By the time I made it the toilet, I was running the tap. I was putting toilet paper down in the toilet just in case I accidentally...
Did you poo?
No, I didn't poo. I was too nervous, I think. I really forgot that. And then, you know, when you lie there, you're awake and you're waiting for them
And
to
then
wake up.
that's bad. And
It's
then
horrible.
you're thinking, what am I going to do? How am I going to get out?
How do I
of here?
get home?
What's my exit plan?
Yeah, I was overthinking to the max, which I think like you just do.
Yeah, of course.
And it's so funny because I was like, I haven't been in that position in so long. I was finding it all so funny because I left, like kissed him goodbye. I'm like skipping.
You kissed him goodbye?
Yeah, is that not normal?
On the lips?
On the lips.
Well, actually, to be fair, if it's been a nice vibe, then yeah, maybe.
A really nice vibe, and you've like, you know, he's been inside me, so I think a kiss on the lips is the
Yeah,
least
but
we
I
could
just
do.
think you would just like hug it out and just say,
See ya, bro.
cheerio.
Thanks for the good time. See you later.
Yeah. On your merry way.
But like in all honesty, I felt weird, obviously like during, because it was the first time I'd had sex with someone that wasn't my ex in a really long time. I felt like a tiny bit aware of my body, I won't lie. Like a new person seeing you
course.
naked is quite intense.
Of course. But
Style.
babe, well done. I'm really proud of you.
Yeah, I mean afterwards I felt kind of like...
I mean, this is like...
crazy.
Yeah.
But I didn't feel regret. It feels like the first time I've had like that kind of sex as like a woman, you know?
Yeah.
I was so young before.
Yeah, and there is a huge difference in it.
I was 23, just turned 24 when I met
Yeah,
Colin.
there's a big difference.
That's
there.
crazy.
Yeah.
And like, you know, I know what I like and I know what I want, and the guys I'm gonna have sex with are gonna be different.
And they're going to be men, not boys.
I know.
I mean, to be fair, you were shagging a man before, but
I was shagging a man, but I was a child.
he was kind of a boy man anyway.
Man-child, I suppose.
Man-child, yeah.
So I did it. I did it.
So good.
I think I'm gonna go on another date this week with someone else.
Dead.
The dim sum guy.
So can we clarify that?
He can make dim sum.
just as a hobby.
Yeah, like just as like a meal.
Do you know how hard that is?
Yeah, I like a man who can cook. Because I'm normally the default cook, and I think, oh, that's quite nice if I could be with someone that could cook for me.
Totally.
That'd be lovely.
Babe, you're not looking for someone to...
Sorry, I'm not looking for a
Yeah,
relationship.
we're just looking for people to have sex with. So.
But like, what if you had sex and then he made you dim sum? Heaven.
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 Hey, that's really sexy. Bravo.
Yeah, so that's that. I don't know what to tell you girls. Listen, sometimes people do it and they feel really strange afterwards, and that's okay too. I think I got lucky with the guy I did it with.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Like, it could go either way.
Yeah, you could have like a bit of a funny time, and that's
like,
okay.
yeah, and that's fine too. But what you can control is making sure that you pick a nice person.
Yes, that you know at least if you do feel funny, you're in a safe place.
Don't pick a toxic boy first.
Yeah,
time, that's what I'm trying to say.
no. Don't go solely off like I really want to just.
Yeah.
Babe, do you know what I was going to talk to you about? Go on. I don't watch it, but Dancing on Ice.
It's crazy.
Did you see Amber Davies? How's she doing now?
These normal people.
They're normal. I mean, she's a dancer, but still,
On
you're on
ice.
skates.
Have you ever actually ice skated?
Like fallen on my ass 55 times.
Do you know what
yeah.
I mean? And now they're doing flips and this and that. It's crazy.
This and that.
Crazy. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
behaviour. Yeah.
Can you ice skate?
I broke my wrist ice skating.
Oh, it's a hazard.
I can kind of now, but like, you know, I wouldn't want to be up there jumping about.
No, do you know what I mean? I wouldn't want someone carrying me
No.
on ice.
No. And also, it's freezing. She's on BBC News.
Because you told me I need to look at the news.
Babe, you've got to get the app. Forget about that. Get the app.
Guys, BBC News is dull.
Do you know what ISTG means?
Say again?
ISTG. I don't know. I'm wondering if you know. People are commenting that on our TikToks, and I'm thinking, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Istga.
Oh,
guys, sorry, I wanted to talk to you all about bar. Is anyone...
I swear to God. I swear to God, we're so stupid.
That is embarrassing. I want to talk to you about bar. Is anyone doing bar?
Yeah, I do. So Chelsea, this girl at Dig Me, who's absolutely epic. Like, honestly, she is a machine. I did her bar class the other day and I nearly died.
No, but I think these people are robots. It's quite bizarre. They're like not even shaking.
I know. My whole body does this. I'm like jelly on a plate.
Yeah. Do you know what I did like about it? Is that I
Go
could
on.
really, really feel it the day after. And I like that feeling because I feel like, oh, I actually did work the muscle.
Yeah.
Sometimes you go to the gym and I'm kind of like, I am that person where I just dick around, go on my phone half the the time. You know.
Yeah, I was going to say, I definitely get worse DOMs at the gym than from bar.
I start well.
Sure.
And then I just sort of like fizzle out.
You start with the best intention,
right.
always.
And I start with joie de vivre, and I just don't have any joie de vivre, so I leave the gym. Do you know what I mean?
You actually never sound
there is no joie de vivre left in my body when I step foot out of that
Oh, joie de vivre, oh, joie de vivre. You watching the rugger?
gym. No, baby, I hate the rugger.
Do you?
Yeah, I think it's boring. So goddamn
But
boring.
you like football?
Yeah.
Babe, I'm sorry, there's big men on a pitch running into each other. It's not boring.
It's not boring, but it's not interesting.
But no sport is, apart from tennis.
Yeah.
If Sabalenka's
Yeah.
playing. Yeah, I love her. She's epic. She's her Vogue cover. I'm obsessed with her.
I love
just
her.
think female athletes, especially tennis players, are really good role models for girls, I think.
Yeah.
Do you know what
But
I mean?
babe,
They're so strong.
You could say the same about men. I think that some men let them side down because there are lots and lots of men that are very, very good role models. for
Not
women.
Kyle Walker.
Yeah, but like
Hey?
think about the Roger Federers of the world. Like Marcus Rashford. You know,
Yeah, gorgeous Marcus.
fed all
He
the
does.
school kids, you know what I mean? I
Yeah.
just think people like, oh.
There was not a school kid unfed,
Unfed.
when Marcus Rashford was
I
around.
just think that people, unfortunately, like Kyle Walker, get all
Tiger
the press
Woods.
attention.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
There's some bad eggs out there.
This is an interesting topic of conversation because I was talking about this.
Well, thank God, because a lot of this revolves around topics of conversation. If they're dull, it's problematic.
Do you know about Tiger Woods' upbringing?
No.
His father was a prolific adulterer.
Runs in the family, does it?
Right. Then
Gonna say it's in your DNA.
Same as Boris Johnson. Stanley Johnson was a prolific adulterer. Point is, right,
What is the point?
is it nature or is it nurture? Because actually you could argue that Tiger Woods wasn't bad. He got taught to be bad by his father that was an adulterer.
Yeah, and something was normalised in him. I don't know, because... Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about this one.
You could say the same about anything, really. Domestic abusers are usually abused as children.
That's 100% true.
So
The abused abuse.
I'm not, don't get me wrong.
Defending Tiger Woods, are you?
No, it doesn't explain it, but to humanise them,
Yeah.
it does.
Yeah.
It doesn't excuse it, but
But
it does explain it,
it.
and that's the point I'm trying to make.
No, I agree. Listen, if you're just like your average Joe and you just want
and-
your cake and eat it,
Yeah.
fine. But if you've grown, not
But if
fine,
that's your-
bad. Fine, go forth,
No,
have a
but
good
if that's
time.
your norm, I'm just saying, if it's what you've grown up around to accept as normal,
Depends. Are you accepting as normal, or is your mum like, oh, I'm really sad and that was horrible? It could work the other way, surely. If you're seeing the destruction that does,
But as a
it could
mum,
also make you not
sadly,
want to do it ever again.
yeah, it could. That's what I mean. You could go either way.
Yeah, I guess you could go either
But
way.
if it's someone that you idolise,
Yeah.
it's the same as people that grow up in neighbourhoods with guns or knives. If everyone around you is doing it, I'm not saying it's okay. I'm just saying, and don't get me wrong, I hate Boris Johnson and I hate Tiger Woods for what he did, but like they're still human.
Absolutely, and do we all make mistakes? Yes. It's just there is this weird thing, isn't there? Like even with all these stories about affairs, and I was thinking about it with the David Beckham thing, and then Colleen and Wayne Rooney, and then obviously the Kyle Walker, and there's so many stories of it that it is quite normalised, isn't it?
Very.
It's so fine if you're non-monogamous, gorgeous, go forth, have a good time, the world's your oyster. But if you've stood up there and you've married
I
someone,
know that's the issue
and the deceit that comes after that, like I can only imagine the pain that causes. And I do think you've got to look yourself in the mirror and be like, okay, it's not that normal.
But that's the problem. It is normal because everyone does it, and so you just
It
think, oh, another
shouldn't
one bites the
be.
dust. No, there he goes. Now he's a leopard that shows
Yeah,
his
naughty
spots.
boy slap on the wrist
Yeah.
and like maybe I'm forgiven, maybe I'm not, but I won't do it again. It's not good.
It's not good.
I couldn't do it. I was broken up with my boyfriend. I couldn't even download Hinge.
I always
imagine
say
actually
this.
going on a night out. Imagine shagging someone and then going home to your partner and them shagging you. What the
I do
hell?
think you have to be a special kind of people to do that. I always say this.
Compartmentalisation, isn't it?
I would rather Raw cheated on me than me cheated on him because at least I wouldn't have to live with the guilt.
Guilt is horrible.
Like I would just live with the hate.
Yes. Oh, we love a bit of hate.
And hate you can kind of get out of your system. I really don't get it. I find it quite
It's wild.
bizarre, even to like entertain it.
Yeah.
Like even before you go home with them.
I know.
You're with them, you're snogging them.
I
and
know.
You know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Even if you're blackout drunk.
Like
you
when
are-
do you wake up?
No, I know.
Like there's some kind of something that comes. We must get someone in the back that's had an affair. I'd love to unpick that, because what is it?
Because I know what they'll say though. They'll say, I didn't know what to do. I was going to end it. Then it got too far in. Then I didn't know what to do. Back in the same situation. Then I thought like I couldn't, especially if you've got kids, can't ruin my children's lives. lives, then you're in an impossible situation because you've been in hell the whole time. Same thing. It's the same story over and over. It's the same story over and over and over and over.
And is the crux of it just that at the time you just wanted both?
Yeah, basically.
And you followed desire.
At the time, your impulse for desire overcame your loyalty. That's really what it is.
Yeah.
Once is different to a whole full-blown affair. Because once I'm not excusing it, but I can understand how it happened. You have that moment. That moment doesn't last for 3 years, you know what I mean?
No, and like, it's the lying. Being able to look someone in the eye.
I actually find it psychologically fascinating.
Because I guess you convince yourself of your own lies.
Yeah, and people think they're good people.
Yeah.
People think they're guilt-free.
I mean, I genuinely do believe that good people can do bad things.
Oh, of course.
You know, like, I don't think that it makes you, like, evil, and I don't think you should not be forgiven.
Well,
and
it depends on the reasoning for that thing.
I guess it's the way you deal with it afterwards as well, like the self-reflection. Like, if you are defending your behaviour, that's wild.
I always say this. Okay. By the way, I had this dream about a month ago.
Oh no.
About us, I told you, about us on the safari. We were in South Africa and we were stranded on this safari like bus.
Baby, sure you told me that.
Go and read your messages. And your husband was called Will.
Oh yeah,
So
sorry,
it
go on.
was us, and we had 8 children between us.
So good.
It was me, her husband was called Will, and then 8 children. We were just like.
I hope that's the angels talking to you. Maybe he's called Will.
That'd be great, wouldn't he?
I'll keep an eye out on the old dating apps.
Let's say Will cheated on you. No, let's say you cheated on Will. Hypothetical scenario. I always think about this. If you cheated on Will and you said, babe, you have to take this to the grave.
Okay, so if you cheated on Raw, hypothetically.
And I said to you, take it to the grave, would you take it to the grave? I don't think there's a right or a wrong. Am I protecting him if it was a one-time thing by him not knowing? Vice versa. It was a one-time thing. Yeah.
I'd take it to the grave.
I take it to the grave. Of course I take it to the fucking grave.
Take it to the grave.
Of course I take it to the grave.
But if I saw him out and about snogging and he looked at me and he said, it will hurt more to tell her, take it to the grave, I'd say, suck your mum.
Yeah.
And I'd go and tell you.
Yeah, me too.
But I'd take yours to the grave.
Me too.
I'd probably say to you, oh babe, do you want to live with that? I'd like question you, and then if you were like, yes I do, I'd be like, alright, me too then.
Yeah.
That's what friends are for.
I actually do agree with that.
That's why I feel like you can't, because I used to get really cross at like Colin when his friends would cheat or like, you know, they'd behave really badly. I used to get really cross and I never stopped to put it on the other foot and be like,
his situation.
I mean, his situation was wild, like it was so extreme.
If you had done what his friend did, don't get me wrong, I would love you and take whatever you need me to take to the grave, I would. But I would sit you down and say, I think that you need to seriously take a look at yourself.
Yeah, exactly. I do think there's a conversation that we had, and also obviously it's different to a one-time thing mistake and then
having a full-blown family.
A full affair, like is wild because you as a person, it's like doesn't add up. I do think there has to be some kind of your life and your behaviour, and if you want to do that. The only thing I might struggle with if it was an affair is like I couldn't look Raw in the face and go for pen yen. Yeah. I'd struggle with that.
What if he had done it? Or
if you'd done it, or if you were doing it, the one time I could probably bury away and see you when we're dead.
Yeah.
But if you were fully, I knew you were like shagging Pete on the side, I would struggle to like laugh and joke around with raw eyes doing the IKEA pack furniture.
But so would I. That's what I mean. I do think it takes a special kind of psychopath to be able to do that. Because
when you have flashbacks, like you're sucking Raw's dick and then boom, or you say their name in sex.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that's when you know. That's when you know. I don't know. I have so many thoughts on this because I just think when you are with someone, whether you're married or not, you sign up for the responsibility of being the custodian of their emotions.
Yeah.
That is the role of being with someone. If you don't want to have that responsibility, don't be in a relationship with someone. You make that choice to enter that agreement. So if you're gonna like play with people's, like you can actually fuck people up for life.
Yes. Do you know how difficult it is to like, speaking from experience, actually, it's like years of therapy.
It's true though.
It is true. And also like, imagine like having someone lie to you and you believe them and benefit of the doubt time after time after time. When you realise that your reality wasn't your reality, you're expected to just be able to happy-go-lucky move on with your life and take people at face value.
Then you feel like I'm dumb, I'm the mug. God, it's so deep.
You're not the mug. You will never be responsible for people's bad behaviour.
Yeah, that's something I have to learn.
You're collateral,
and
that's really sad, but you're not responsible for their behaviour in any way, especially not behaviour like that. Okay. You got that?
Got it.
Yeah, you don't forget it.
That's hard.
It's hard.
But this is why it's just better and safer not to trust anyone.
This is why you should be an island. No, love's a beautiful thing. You got to let it in and you got to accept that it might hurt you.
Well, I think the one thing I must say, actually, is that yes, love is a beautiful thing, but be careful who you give your love to.
Yeah, it's
That
yours
is-
to give, for
It's
sure.
yours to give and it's yours to keep. And you don't need to show everyone. You don't need to show everyone you love them. Only show the people that you know.
Yeah.
I don't give my love out. I used to be like that. I used to give my love out very freely, and now I just think, why would I do that?
I honestly give it out to anyone who wants it. Anyone? And you're the opposite.
I'm the opposite. I was saying this to Frillo the other day.
Oh, we've changed their names to Frillo because now we've got Olivia.
Oh, by the way, you need to know this.
Oh, yeah, good. Okay, go on.
So at our event on Valentine's Day, guys, sorry about it.
It's my fault.
Yeah, sorry, it is.
I didn't pre-warn anyone that I was going to do it. You, Al, Frillo, no one. I
one knew. She just did it.
I didn't warn anyone that it was going live, so sorry if you were at work and you would have liked to have set an alarm. My apologies.
But guys, don't worry, there will be more.
There'll be more events and bigger events. It was a practice.
And also, like, in very quick succession, you're not going to have to wait a year. for
No,
one.
don't panic about it.
Might be shit as well, so you never know.
It'll probably be rubbish because it's our first one, so if you are coming, sorry.
Yeah.
But we wanted to say, Fran, Lily, Olivia, if you're coming alone or if you're feeling a bit scared or nervous or whatever it is, they're going to be there. They're going to be your galleys in the corner, someone to talk to, safe face, familiar face. We're going to be there, obs, but if we're a bit busy fannying around, then you've got the girls.
So we'll put pictures of them in here.
Yeah, like headshots.
Yeah, okay.
Like mugshots.
Yeah, like mugshots.
This
Good.
is Fran. She's got the best hair of anyone I've ever seen in my life.
And she only washes her hair once a week, which is sickening.
This is Lily. You'll find her from her shiny, big fat engagement ring
She's not joking.
and her locked jaw.
Look for someone. Oh, babe, she can't even open her mouth.
She's got a locked jaw. You actually might miss her because she's so small.
She's so small, you won't even see her.
Yeah, she's so
She's
tiny.
down there. If you look down, you'll see.
Just
Lily.
look for something shining and that's your ring.
And then Olivia.
This is Olivia over here. We actually don't know Olivia very well. She knows all the things.
She's got very good nails. Frillo.
Frillo. And they're going to be your go-to gals.
On the night, if you need anything, we'll put a little email address somewhere.
So that we can get your names if you're coming alone or if you're feeling really nervous. And then they're going to look out for you, find you, help you through the night. God, that's fun, isn't it?
Any more for any more?
Happy Chinese New Year. Chinese Lunar New Year. What's it called?
Gong hei. Gong si gong si gong si ni yao. Oh, sorry, what I wanted to tell you actually.
Go on.
Okay, Libra rat woman, Mrs. G. This is the most accurate description of her you will ever get. Gusty, emotional, and impulsive.
Spot on.
They can do much harm to themselves. They should be more reserved.
So
the nature of these
true.
women is ambiguous. Melancholy can often overwhelm them,
Oh, I'm so melancholic.
which leads to the loss of life guidance.
Sure.
The nature of these women is so contradictory that even close women cannot determine what they really are. That is the most accurate
Yeah, I'm
thing.
such a walking contradiction.
Sometimes
I'm up,
she
I'm
says
down,
things
I'm
and I
in,
think
I'm
she
out.
didn't mean that. I don't know what
Yeah.
she meant, but she didn't mean that.
Yeah, I don't know my own mind.
On the one hand, these are sociable and cheerful women.
I'm
No,
quite
no, no,
cheery.
No, no, you are.
It can be jolly.
On the other, they're grumbling and disgruntled.
Yeah, I'm very grumbly.
Babe, what you are is brilliant, but
I'm chaotic.
Yeah, you know those like reeds that you see, and like every other reed is like this, like everything's moving and swaying, and hers is like in a twizzle.
Yeah, I'm twizzled. I'm like the hurricane in
Yes.
in The Wizard of Oz. I will land a house on you. That's me.
She doesn't know which way she's coming. She doesn't know if she's up or down.
I don't know if I'm coming or going.
Restrained, withdrawn. Capricorn, under the influence of a cheerful pig, becomes more relaxed and cheerful.
That's true.
She does not lose her reasonable judgment, a pleasant person in all respects with a strong character, but is determined and purposeful. Not inclined to rash actions, which I'm not.
No, you're really considered.
Very. Severity is a word.
You're really considered and you have such conviction. Like, I strive to have more clarity like you do, the way you move through the world.
Really?
Yeah, like I think you have such clarity.
About what I want in my life.
What you want people to hear when you speak. For example, someone could leave a conversation with me, as you just said, and be like, I don't
What
quite
she
know
meant. Yeah.
where I stand now. Is she sad? Is
Yeah.
she happy? Is she up? Is
That
she down?
is exactly it.
Whereas you can make someone feel and know whatever you need them to
Yeah,
know. Holes
that-
is exactly the
yeah,
same. You're
that's
so
true.
similar in that sense. Like, it's not even for want of articulation. I just like what I'm articulating can be different to my tone, my body language, my aura. Whereas you can align
that is true.
everything and say what you mean.
That's what it is about you. I don't mean that in a mean way, but sometimes you come away from a conversation with you and you think, okay, I'll just let that simmer over there for a second because I don't actually know what the fuck she meant.
Yeah, and I leave conversations having experienced the
That
same
same
thing.
thing in yourself.
And I think I'm sure everyone else has just understood what's just been said. Like everyone was asking me about Thursday, like how did it go, what was said. I was like, don't know that I know. actually.
Really?
Things were said, I said words, and I feel weird. Genuinely on Thursday how I said, whereas you're like, I know what I said, I know what was said, I know where we stand now, and I know how I feel about it.
Yeah, and I've got a very good like gauge on the situation.
I'm following you, babe. I'm just standing behind you, hoping for the best. Do you know what I mean?
Can I say, that's why we're both here.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think, go on, say it. I'm waiting for you, ready to say what you mean. And
But I don't know what it is.
Yeah, no, I know.
I know what I mean. It's like what I mean or what I feel is in colours, and I've got to translate it into English language, and I don't know how to. Like, I know it's there, but it's such an abstract construct that I then have to translate into our language.
Yeah.
And I don't know that I can.
Yeah. That's okay,
I mean, you did a really good job. Whatever you said sounded great to me.
Yes.
I feel brilliant.
No, but even...
There again. From the top, one more time. From Ali Mac.
This is what happens. Okay, so she starts saying something, and then halfway she doesn't really know what else she wants to say. She just looks at me, and it's like a relay torch. And I go, "Yep, got it," and then I finish also. It happens all the time.
I know.
So good, and I think I'm waiting. I'm looking at you, waiting for you to look at me because I think I know she's going to run.
Sometimes I do go, oh.
She's going to run out of steam in a minute. Yep, got it. Yeah, here I am away. Yeah.
Yeah. You're way less abstract in life.
Yes.
Like, I'm so abstract all the time.
But that's also a really good thing because that's where all of your creativity comes from. You can see it in a way that no one else can see it, and I can help you translate it into like...
Yeah, like, you know how it can actually exist, whereas I don't know how any of that can exist.
She just sees it like, I know exactly what you mean. And that is why, I hate to blow her own trumpet, but that is why we're so good together. Because if we were both like me, it would be overbearing, and if we were both like you, nothing would ever get done.
Yeah.
So that's why there are two of us.
Thank God.
Yeah.
It's wild the more you learn about yourself as you get into different situations. And I know I really need to work on like knowing my voice and trusting what I'm going to say.
I think we've all just kind of forgotten that we're adults now.
Like, step into your power, babe.
Yeah.
There's things we're gonna have to do. Conversations where we ask for pay rises, where we break up with people, where we come into a room and we have to be a certain version of ourselves, and it's like time now to not feel afraid of that.
You know, we've all just kind of forgotten that we are fully grown adults now, and we have to be taken seriously.
Yes.
At work.
It's time.
It's not a joke. We're not just left uni and we haven't got a clue.
You're so right.
We have got a clue. We've got a very good clue, actually.
Yeah.
And we have ideas and we have opinions and we deserve to be taken seriously.
And we have knowledge, like, especially in the space we're going into and all of it. Like, we know.
This is just a reminder for everyone to sit in your power.
Very good for the year of the dragon.
Yeah, it is. Actually, it really is. You know, especially when you're like in your early 20s, especially when you just start working, it's very easy to forget. You think everyone's more adult than me, everyone knows more than me. What is the thing that you can comfortably sit in your power on? Sit in it.
Yeah. And practice.
Yeah.
That's what I really lacked. I never gave myself permission to practice in situations where I should have done. It's been the pattern of my life and why I've stayed in certain situations for too long, because I've never trusted my gut and given myself permission to like have a voice.
Yeah.
And like, we're over that now. And you teach me that. You do. Holes does. I'm really lucky. I'm guided by powerful women.
And she teaches me to be soft when I'm like a rock, like a stone, like a hardened stone.
But then this is the thing, in situations like that, you didn't need any softness. Like, you were perfect.
But in my actual everyday life, I probably
Little bit of
do
softness.
need a bit of softness.
Cheers. Anything else you'd like to say before we go? Your parting words of wisdom as a mixed Chinese woman?
我吃苹果，
我吃苹果，
我吃
我吃
苹果，
苹果。
我吃苹果。Bye guys.